So this is going to be Kibler's Death Rattle Tempo Warlock deck, and as usual, Kibler has come up with another super fun, smart deck, and honestly, it has a lot of pros to it, but also a lot of negatives that I will get into in a second. Pros, really good tempo, especially if you can get out a Caravan, which pulls out more 1-drops, which is hard for your opponent to deal with right at the beginning of the game, especially if you coin this out turn 1. Nerubian Egg into the Desecrated Graveyard can give you huge amounts of pressure on turn 3, giving you 2 4/4s. Other Death Rattle cards also synergize with the graveyard, and it kind of plays around removal a little bit. And then your late game with Humongous Owl, the Burning Blade Acolyte, and Tamsin's Phylactery can be really, really big after you flood your board with a Wicked Shipment. That's the good. The bad is, if you don't get that early game tempo, basically revolving around the graveyard, you kind of fall flat. So try it out if you want to, if this kind of deck interests you, but I don't necessarily think it's the best deck for climbing, but it was super duper fun. Trade, and then we're playing the Trog. You might be wondering why play the Trog. Well, I need to get another minion out there so that way if he plays the coin I get stuff, but I also want to get Desecrated Graveyard off and actually have it be able to hit something. But then he's just going to start playing spells again. But then again, he's probably running Rancor, so it's probably still best to do this. And then my hope is we can kill off the 2/1 and then play Korak and then play this. Like, that's the curve, right? Then we play this, then we play this. That's the golden curve. I think Volatile Mage is going to be a good mid-tier deck that can sometimes cheese with, like, Cal and Bran if you get the coin, or use, like, Mailbox Dancer. Oh, Mailbox Dancer. I forgot about that. It gives you a coin. I always forget that card exists. You know, the best part about this is Korak doesn't exactly die anymore to Shield Shatter, which actually means that this matchup, by getting out an early Korak, might be winnable. Because if he's not able to Shield Shatter and do exactly how much damage he needs, like, doesn't this board just continue to survive? Double trade, play Korak, he'll die because he's lower attack. And he doesn't get honorably killed, so we get another 3/5 and then a 4/4. And then we play this next turn, and we just keep flooding the board. And this is how important Desecrated Graveyard is. Like, look at how much more pressure I have on the board now that I drew Desecrated Graveyard. Out of like 7 or 8 games, this is the first time I've actually been able to draw a Desecrated Graveyard, which is insane. Maybe we don't play this. We're actually gonna kill that off like that and go face, and it's gonna kill off a 1/3 and make a 4/4. But that's fine. We don't get the full value out of the Burning Acolyte, but if we'd played the Burning Acolyte, we would have had to give up 7 damage and have one of our 4/4s die. For what, really? Like, I don't think it really would have done anything. But yeah, I'm really excited for Volatile Mage. It looks like it could be strong and have some cool combos, but it also doesn't look ridiculously oppressive because, let's be honest, there are a lot of things that for less mana can do way more damage, not randomly split, but just in general do a ton of damage to the enemy hero. So like the fact that this is an 8 mana, fill the board, and do maybe like 8 or so damage, it's pretty nice. Like it's pretty cool. I would like to play the Graveyard again and then a Caravan. Actually, no. I think I want to play the Acolyte. So that way, if he comes out with like a Brawl to try to wipe the board, I still get left with a 5/8 on the board. So it's just going to be like more difficult for him to reliably wipe this board. Can someone explain why I cannot make new cards? I'm a new player. I cannot have all the cards I want even if I have the dust for it. Wait. In the bottom right-hand corner, when you go to collection, there should be a button. There should be a button that says, craft, or there should be a button with like the little dust symbol next to it that says like crafting, and then once you click on that, that's the page that you need to be on in order to craft cards. It's not just in your normal collection. I am hoping this helps. If not, I apologize. Life tap. We're not going to play Tamsin now, but we will play the Caravan to pull out an extra card and thin out my deck a little bit. We're just going to go face. No reason not to go face here. Really no reason to play the graveyard either, because we want the death rattles to exist for a little bit longer. Thing is, if they're not going to print more board fill cards, I can see it working like a good board clear. Yeah, I guess if the meta becomes very board centric, it could be a great way of like controlling the board, developing the board and or controlling the opponent's board. Like that could also be decent if we're not playing against that many like combo based decks, which could be cool. Where are you from, California? How you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. The 5/8. Okay, we just need to make sure that his 3/8 doesn't live. And my 1/1 was the only thing that I needed to have die. How did it not? I'm losing my mind. Oh my god. Like, even his 3/8 would have been fine. I just needed to live with the 5/8. I mean, honestly, it's fine. If he plays another removal, now I could get a 5/8. I just wanted the extra pressure immediately. Draw a Frost spell? Interesting. I think I hit face, play Tamsin, and then touch that. Oh no. If I play Tamsin, this goes to 2 HP and he kills it with the weapon. Oh shoot, I messed up. Well, it's not like there's really anything I could do about it, right? I think it's just play Tamsin, and then at this point just try to generate... Yeah, I think it's just play Tamsin. Alternatively, we Grimmer the 3/5 so it doesn't die that way. We could Grimmer it. I mean, yeah, we have the taunt minion, but he could just gain armor, shield slam it, and then kill it. I think it's better to just Grimmer sacrifice this so he comes back at 5, and then we play you so he can maybe draw an extra card, I guess. I mean, we got the Phylactery, we've got Tamsin in hand. We just need to get the Humongous Owl and hope that we can somehow burst him down with that, I guess. That's a little rough. Here comes like Shield Shatter, I'm assuming. Maybe double Shield Shatter. But even if it is, again, the 3/1 doesn't die, right? Or even if it dies, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't like get honorably killed, I guess. It's fine, he gets 3 new cards. It's not really that big of a deal. If crafting tab still doesn't show card craftability, you have to have the dust for it to show as craftable. Also, what in the world? Oh no, those have 5 attack. Korak is dead. No. Shoot. You got a Burning Acolyte. Boom. Plus boom. And then hit, not honorably killed, drain soul. And then we get a 2/4/4s, which is not bad. Did not expect him to run the Brute. I guess maybe we could have tried to play Tamsin into 2 removals and then a Phylactery, but there just wasn't that many things that it would have gone on. I just don't think it would have been that good. What even are you? Oh, you're a Naga, obviously. My bad. Some cards are uncraftable and you can only obtain by class level, but Cariel isn't one of them, is the argument. Like, he wants to craft Cariel, I believe. Unless Cariel is one of them and I'm out of touch with what is and is not craftable. Which I guess could potentially be the case. Because I got all the cards and I spend a lot of money on the game. 5/6 kills that off. Oof. Ouch. Okay, training that away. I mean, to be fair, he's got 30 cards left in his deck. He's basically got a whole deck left. So the cards that he got rid of, he's never seeing again. Shield Slam, that makes sense. Deal 3, okay. We gotta tap first, see what we get. We get the Trog, not really that useful. The problem is, I want it to hit the Acolyte. Your lowest attack, But it'll be a 50-50 chance, and I want to be able to play this and then this so I can kill the 5-3. Honestly, it's worth it. In my opinion, it's worth it to kill that off, because even if it doesn't hit the... First of all, it's a 50-50. Second of all, I do at least get to still draw a card, and then this gets hit next time, which I guess isn't terrible. But also, again, like to draw the Humongous Owl. And he's down to basically top deck, so I don't really know what he's supposed to do here. I think he basically runs out of steam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So I have 3 Fel Rifts in my deck as well, which is not bad. Being able to randomly just get some minions could be good later on in the game. So that way we could pop off with the Owl. We just have to hope that he doesn't have Smothering Starfish. In a 40 card deck, he probably techs one in, but he has to like draw it, which is unlikely if he's down to just normal top decks and whatever. Okay, hits me in the face, that's fine. Oh? He does have a lot of armor. He hero powers that makes sense. Okay, fair enough. It's quite a hefty sum of damage here. Get a Fel Rift, that's pretty alright. Get Drain Soul. I would like to Drain Soul that, to be honest. Trade, probably trade again. Maybe we don't have to Drain Soul. Maybe we Demonic Assault. We hit Demonic Assault. Gigafin's pretty cool. Don't hate it. We drew all of our Fel Rifts, which is not terrible. Maybe we just go Drain Soul hit and then we play an Nerubian Egg and we can save this for later, since we ended up drawing an extra minion. Nope. We wanted to go Drain Soul hit. And then that'll eat the 0-2, giving us 2 minions. We'll save a couple of extra minions in hand to maybe combo with Tamsin and Rome if we need to. Still looking for the Humongous Owl. Don't have another Brawl. I mean, again, you're down to basically just top decks. He's gonna have to top deck like a god. That's gonna give him a Nixia. That'll be a Nixia almost 100% of the time, right? So I think we go Tamsin, and then we play Phylactery. We're going on a dangerous voyage. You win. Just in case he wipes the board once, because he only has 1 card, and then we'll have a free Phylactery that we can use at any point later on in the game. So we're gonna go Boom, and then we're gonna go Phylactery. And then we get a free one. And we don't want to reactivate it. We'll go with the Acolyte. And then we will, I guess tap. It doesn't, yeah, we don't need to tap anymore. We're running low-ish on cards as it is. We just go bonk bonk. And then, face. We'll trade this away for sure. That happens. Grimmer of Sacrifice? Nah, well, I think life tap. No, I really still don't think we need to life tap. I really don't think we need to life tap. If I played Demonic Assault and hit, and maybe even life tapped first for Grimmer, would I have won? Just could have gone boom, boom. I would have done 6 more damage. No, there's no way I could have done 15 more damage. Why not Korak? Because Korak is weaker now. Like Korak, the attack isn't as high.
I'm the broom mother. Don't you ever forget.
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Golden bear.
Maybe I should have gone with Korak. But Korak, the stats would have been lower. Like filling a board with some 3/3s. Not even all of them being 3/3s. Also, he could still honorably kill at least one of them with this weapon. I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't have been enough. We still have a lot of damage showing though, plus Demonic Assault for extra damage. I don't know. The problem is, especially with all these guys having varying HPs, like he could have honorably killed at least a couple of them. Like the 2 4/4s honorably killed. The 5/8 honorably killed with Onyxia. Like I just wouldn't have gotten as much value. Also, they both would have honorably died to Talon, which means I wouldn't have gotten either Korak from that. Whereas I got 2 5/8s.
We're gonna keep none of these cards. We need more early game tempo against a hunter. 2 touches is fine. The graveyard is decent if we can set up like a Nerubian egg or even just a small little 1/1. I mean, we're bronze right now because the season just reset and I did not play yesterday. So I'm sorry for being bronze. I'm sorry if I did not meet your standards. Life tap. We probably, I mean, even if I play the graveyard turn 3, I waste a charge of it, right? So I can't even play it until turn 5. Shadow Blast doesn't really do anything. I end up taking more damage than I probably save. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure we still do it. Because we take 3 damage to stop myself from taking probably like 4 or 5. So I think it's still correct. Unfortunate. He gets another one. Okay. I play Demonic Assault to kill this off. Not really a lot of thinking that needs to be done here. None of these other options are even remotely good. I mean, I guess Wicked Shipment with Desecrated Graveyard is arguably okay. But I really don't think so. Because most likely what ends up happening here is one of these 1/3s lives, right? He plays a 4/3 rush and one of these lives. Right? Now we can play Desecrated Graveyard. It'll become a bigger minion. And we can still, like, touch both of these things, heal up a bunch, and be fine. Right? Like, we go boom, and then we go boom, and then we go boom. We don't even need to go boom on this, because this will die anyway. We can just trade this away for a little bit. Hit him with this, and we'll get a 4/4. I mean, obviously, he's probably going to rush in and kill it, unless both of those are the bears. In which case, we probably just get outscaled, right? Damn. Any TFT today? I was thinking about bringing TFT back. I haven't really enjoyed TFT for that. Like, after the first week or two, when people started just learning what was really strong in the meta and, like, exclusively playing that, I realized I didn't really like the game that much. There's, like, 3 meta comps that you can reliably go to, like, come in the top 4, and other than that, it's gonna be a struggle, so what's the point? And then it just resets it back to 4 HP. I mean, I don't even really waste the graveyard because it doesn't initially... Okay. That is a mountain bear. We drain soul the 2/3. We play a Burning Blade Acolyte. Actually, maybe we don't kill that. Maybe we life tap to just put another Fell Rift in the deck real quick. Because this is going to give me a 5/8 taunt minion. Like, our board's definitely not bad here. Team Battlegrounds suffer from similar issues. I kind of agree with that. Oh boy. We're gonna have to drain soul the 2/3 so the 5/6 isn't the first thing that dies. Unless he trades the 2/3 in, which it looks like he's doing. So that means I have to kill the 5/6. Oh, and then he gets 2 of them. That's so cursed, dude. And then it's probably Explosive Trap to follow it up with. Fuck, dude. Is it freezing? I guess that's freezing, which isn't as bad as Explosive. It's still not good, though. I mean, we have to kill it. We kill off both of those. We can play, like, the Trog and another Acolyte, I guess. I don't know. This is just not good. I think we life tap and we just dump. We just vomit cards onto the board. Boom, boom, boom. And then we'll try to like Grimmer the 0/2 next turn and try to wipe some stuff off the board. I mean, 2 5/6s that summon 2 more 2/4s is not good. Especially considering he probably has 2 more in his hand. Or like a King Crusher, Hydralodon, all of which are really, really bad. I don't think he needed to do that. It's just a 1-2. I really don't think he needed to do that. Trades that away, and then he gets to kill my peasant, which is troublesome. Oh well. When people got good, I realized I didn't like the game that much. No, it's not when people got good. It's when people learned the meta. It's when people realized or learned what was good. I mean, I'd still argue that I'm better than like 99% of the people that play TFT. Like if I really wanted to and I played meta stuff, I would get masters and be top 1%. I'm already like diamond right now after I stopped playing. And I was almost masters until, you know, everybody figured out the meta and started all doing the same thing. It's just I have no interest in playing it.
Rare.
If I go Tamsin and Grimmer and then I can touch a couple of times, like that's not bad, I guess.
Haven't heard of me? You will.
Grimmer. I guess you go Korak actually. I should have played him because killing him doesn't count as a thingamabob. Then we go boom.
Thank you for your service.
And then we can go touch, and then we can touch another one. And I mean, we don't get an extra copy of Tamsin's Phylactery now, but at least we wipe the board for the most part. I just don't want to have those death rattles on the board when I play Gigafin, because if I do that, then he's just going to be able to kill it and get all of his minions back, plus the death rattles that he got. Doggy Biscuit? Damn. I was hoping that since he just traded one away, he wouldn't have that, but he did. That's okay though. We have Drain Soul. We have some stuff we can still do. Oh, no. If we Gigafin that, are we doomed? I think we're doomed. But we have to. How much more removal does he have? I actually don't think he has that much more removal. No! If he was already out there, I could kill my own Gigafin. I mean, we have to do that. I mean, he's already used a decent amount of his direct damage stuff, right? He's already used a quick shot. I would say that it's unlikely, but not impossible. Nisha, that's annoying, but fine, I guess. Oh, can he not kill Gigafin? That'd be so awesome if he can't. Wait, what? Why would you... Wait, what? You're trolling. Wait, you literally had the game won right there. Did he not? He'd also get an extra bear. Wait, did he just throw the game entirely? Did he just say, here you go, here's the game? And just hand it to me on a silver freaking platter? I mean, I'll take it, I guess. We'll do that, we'll play this. We'll Drain Soul, and we'll hit the 2-4, so that way this doesn't end up dying. Hey mate, can you build a Quest Rogue? Probably not. Quest Rogue is not good at all. In the nicest way possible. It's just not good. I'm gonna be playing a Quest Mage later today though, so that's cool. Stay tuned for that. Ooh, that's a Huffer. The Caravan's fairly useless, I would say. Let's tap and see if we can get anything good. Grimmer of Sacrifice. Trade. See if we get anything playable. Trade. See if we get something playable. Trade. See if we get something playable. Nerubian Egg. We play Nerubian Egg. And then we Grimmer of Sacrifice. Beautiful. No, wait. Do we want to play Thalnos before we Grimmer of Sacrifice? I need to think here. Then he spawns a 2-2. I actually don't think we need to play Thalnos. But there's really no other time we would. I kind of want to play the Caravan though, so we can pull out extra minions. Grimmer.
Thank you for your service.
The reason why is because we're still going to trade the exact same number of units in. We're still going to trade these in. This goes here. This goes here. Like, we still trade in the exact same number of minions. as if we had played Thalnos. Just this way we can thin our deck by pulling out Iron Deep Trog, which is pretty decent, I guess. Misha's cool. Is he gonna go Devouring again? I still can't believe he didn't go Devour Gigafin. We get the Owl. Love to see that, actually. Genuinely love to see it. It's our biggest card that we can play. And we'll trade this away, see if we can draw anything better. Then we will trade a 1/3 into this because it's going to die anyway. Then this goes here. These two go here. And we have 3 imps in our deck. Dude, how many of these stupid bears do you have? My God, I'm losing my mind. Sheesh, I am losing it. We only get 1 Tamsin's Phylactery, but we might as well just fill the board and do it now. Useless. Actually, not that bad. But I think Owl would have been best, and then we just start trading in, and it would have done a decent amount of damage. So, ultimately, we win the game, but it was basically off the back of his misplay.